I just checked into my Toronto flight and I ran out of coffee. Ooh. Thank God for this cafe by my house. Forces me to get up out of the house right away and read the Creative Act for some inspo. I just spoke with that older man there. I had passed some roses, and these roses grow on this barbed wire fence. And I remember that juxtaposition just being so interesting. He was there tending to them, and his wife was over there tending to this garden. And we started talking about the creative process because he asked me about my book, and we just got talking about the most fascinating things. Over in that garden there is a table. He leaves quotes on them. He collects quotes and he leaves them on the table. And then when they disappear, he knows that somebody has received it. And then he puts another one. It's a really cool way to put forth magic. And he asks himself questions of if he had made the world a better place before he was done with his life. And he's an old man. And I just thought that was so beautiful. That is the view, y'all. Not a bad way to wake up if I do say so myself. I found a passage that is really resonating with me, and it is the following. People who choose to do art are, many times, the most vulnerable. There are singers considered to be the best in the world who can't bring themselves to listen to their own voice. And these are not rare exceptions. Many artists in different arenas have similar issues. The sensitivity that allows them to make art is the same vulnerability that makes them more tender to being judged. Still, many continue to share their work and risk criticism in spite of this. It's as if they have no other choice. Being an artist is who they are, and they are made whole through self-expression. It truly is so strange being this way, to be wired in a way that I must express, to feel like myself. It's always been that way. I couldn't keep it in. Yet, if you ask me how and why I'm like this, I wouldn't be able to tell you. I just am. These are simply plants along a barbed wire fence, and I never thought that these were put here by somebody. I thought that they grew in the wild. But these are curated. The barbed wire with wild roses growing on it. And the magic was planted here by a human, a magical, creative human at that. Ninja mode. I exist in two states. Either I want to be seen and I want to be expressive, and then there's other times where I just want to be invisible. And that's on duality, y'all. Here's what's on the menu today. Work, nails, and then packing. And then cleaning the house, which is a pretty full-on day because I have to be awake at like 3 a.m. because we're meeting at the airport for like 4:30 a.m. Okay, let's go. Here we go again. Always with the crazy hectic days. And I can't leave without the Bible. This is really carrying me through this 30-day challenge. I saw myself in a reflection. I realized that I look like a creative missionary. Have you heard about the word of creation? Today, I am so not in the mood to do a full head of foils. I am not in the mood for a blonde anorexic today. Maybe it's because it's vacation, but these are the days where I'm like, ugh, I really don't want to do highlights. If it's on a fun person, great. But if it's on a person where there's no connection, it just feels like work. And I'm just like, okay, it's transactional. And like, I don't have a lot of that. But when I do, I'm like, ugh, which is fine because at the end of the day, I am a service provider. I guess I'm just really lucky that most of my actual clients are beautiful relationships. Win some, you lose some. Can we just give a moment for the fit check?
Everybody keeps asking me if I'm excited to go to Toronto, and I don't know, it just doesn't hit me until I'm like on the plane. I'm gonna go and get my nails done so that I can peacock myself in Toronto, which now it's finally starting to hit that I'm going somewhere. Another thing that is really interesting about traveling and being on the go is how do you document it? It's one thing to like be on YouTube and watch vlogs and see how people do it. But then when you actually finally make your own, I can watch how to make a vlog video and learn like the template and the structure. As an artist, it's definitely more fun to just experiment and try out your own thing so that you can learn your own personal style. At least that's what I want to do. Because for the first 100 videos, I'm not really worried about traction. The expression and the experimentation and trying new things is the really fun part for me. Yes. Yeah.
You need the light?
Mm-hmm. Oh. Here it is. Can you see? Can you see? Oh, I am absolutely exhausted. During my nail appointment, I actually ended up falling asleep. So I still have to pack up for Toronto. And honestly, I should be more excited to go to Toronto than this. And I am excited to like see my friends and be with them and stuff, but it is pretty much just like a having fun party trip. I'm generally somebody who's down to have fun and I'm open to like partying and all of that. I'm encountering a couple of different things. Firstly, play might be able to allow me to be more creative. So I should go play, changing up my environment, shaking things up, dancing, music, connection. Technically, these are all awesome things that I should really be excited for. I'm just in such creative flow though that I'm really protective of this state. And I'm noticing that this state right now is a little fragile. I'm almost like holding on to it like I'm worried I'm gonna lose it. And the fragility is when I'm in it, I just like to be in it. I like to be creating and just like immersed in obsession, and I understand the crazy artist trope. And so then when I'm connecting with other people, I find myself having to come out of that state a little bit. Or not come out of it, but the switch. I'm not so fluid that I can just tap in and tap out. When I'm tapped in, I just want to like be there and I want to be tapped in. I can definitely start to find it a little more difficult to make small talk or pretend to care about subjects or talking about things that I don't actually care about, because to me it just feels like a total waste of time. I don't want that to come off as elitist or like I'm better than anybody or anything like that. It's very far from that. It's just, this is what I want to focus on and this is where I want my energy. I do realize if I'm on this trip that this mindset is resistance. So I have to be at the airport tomorrow at 4:30 and I can already feel my eyes closing. So I'm probably just pass out on the plane. All right, see y'all tomorrow. Bye.